No, it doesn't need to be registered.
Nah?
No. It's not even classified as a motor vehicle.
Oh, fair enough. I just have your license. You have a license. I'm gonna go.
You don't need a license for this, and I'm not a driver. I'm not a driver. I'm a traveler.
We're doing that.
Yes, it's my right. You took an oath to uphold the Constitution, right?
Who's that?
I don't know who that is. You took an oath to uphold the Constitution,
All right?
right?
Do me a favor. Shut this down, and I will listen. I will respect everything that you're asking me to do. Okay? Let me look this up. Let me be fair, right?
Fair about what? Yeah, I want you to be fair. I want you to.
Well, I'm not 100% sure if this is a motorcycle, a
It's
scooter,
not.
or
It's not
a
a
moped,
motorcycle.
or what.
It's
But
not.
look, I mean, this is fair. I see you're recording me. I'm also recording you, just so you
All
know. I don't know everything to do with one of these.
Well, obviously,
I
that's
see
what-
this every day. So, I understand
before I bought it.
you're a traveler.
Before I bought it, I figured out. I checked up on the laws on what classifies what as a motor vehicle. You have to meet these 3 criteria in order for it to be classified as a motor vehicle. Got to have a third gear, got to have a reverse, and it got to be 52 cc's or more. This doesn't meet all 3 of them criteria, so it doesn't classify as a motor vehicle.
All right, do me a favor, okay? I'll cooperate with you, cooperate with me. Let me do my research on this for 10 minutes and make sure that is exactly what's going on.
All right.
Fair enough.
All right.
Do you have a ID or anything that anything
No.
to identify yourself?
I don't.
What's your
I
name?
do have one, but I don't have it with me.
Okay. No big deal. What's your name?
I'll give you my first name, Ronald.
Well, listen, just because.
Now you know I'm only supposed to identify myself if I'm breaking the law. I'm not breaking the law,
You're under an official police investigation, sir.
but I'm not breaking the law.
I'm investigating whether this is legal to be riding on the streets of Pennsylvania.
Okay, but that's not breaking the law. That's not committing a crime.
No, but no.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
We're not sure if this is legal or not.
But that's not committing a crime.
Okay, Ronald, do me a favor. I need your last name because if not, we have to go through a whole other route here. Because you are obligated to.
No,
identify yourself.
actually, Pennsylvania law states that I'm only obligated to give my ID and to identify myself if I committed a crime. And I'm under arrest. That's the only
you are
time.
being detained right now for an
Just because
investigation.
I'm not obligated to give you my ID.
Ronald, you and me have been doing really good with this so far.
I understand
okay?
it. I understand
But
it.
I'm just letting you know that.
Now you know on the First Amendment, I have the right
to remain silent.
Right.
Sure, but I also have the right
Now
to
I don't
lock
have
you up
to
and find out
invest
who
you.
you are.
I don't have to help you with your investigation. That's not my right. That's not my.
I'm not asking you to help me. I'm asking you to identify yourself to me.
I told you my name is
You are
Ron.
obligated to identify yourself.
Only
to me.
if I committed a crime.
That's
if you
not
see
true.
me commit a
That is
crime,
not
yes it
true.
is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, look it up in the
Or if I
Pennsylvania
believe
law.
a crime is afoot.
Right. Look
This
it up.
might be a crime
This
afoot.
is not a crime.
Not a crime. A vehicle code violation.
A
sure.
vehicle code violation is not a crime.
All right. I understand you're a street lawyer. Okay.
I'm not. It has nothing to do about being a street lawyer. I know my rights. I stand on my rights.
Me too.
Right, so you know. You took an oath to uphold the Constitution. You know that we have the right, the Fourth Amendment says we have the right to travel by any means necessary. And a right cannot be,
Okay. But
a right cannot be
our
licensed.
state has laws.
The constitutional law,
Constitution is great,
it's over the state. It's above the
but the
state.
state has the right to make their own laws.
But it's still above the state. If y'all make a law,
I'm not a lawyer.
if y'all, but I
So
understand.
this is what's going to happen.
I'm
I'm
trying
going
to
to go
talk
look
to you.
this thing up. And if you want to do this, we can do it easy way, hard way. I can sit here all day long and inspect everything on this moped.
It's completely street legal. I have turn signals.
You are
I have
still
brake
driving
signals.
on a roadway.
I'm not driving. I'm traveling.
Okay. Sounds good. Do me a favor. Hop off the phone, please, and step over here so I can take a look at it. Thanks.
Can I get your name and your badge number, please,
Yeah, I'll
sir?
give it to you in a second, okay?
Can I get your name and your badge number, please, sir?
Yeah, sure. It's 214 Officer Cassidy.
Okay, you took an oath to uphold the Constitution, right?
Uphold the law of the state of Pennsylvania
And the Constitution, right? You know, in the
Law of state of
Constitution,
Pennsylvania and the Constitution.
you know, the Constitution says in the Fourth Amendment we have the right to travel by any means necessary. You know that, right?
I mean, I haven't read it recently, so
But you took an oath to uphold it, right?
I did.
All right, but and it says in it that we have the right to travel by any means necessary.
I also took
The Fourth Amendment.
Laws of Pennsylvania.
Laws of Pennsylvania says in order for this to be classified as a motor vehicle,
Why are you filming me? I'm
because this is for my safety and yours. The laws of Pennsylvania says that's your camera, that's not mine. This is for my safety and yours.
Okay.
It says in order for it to be classified as a motor vehicle,
on your
that's
wrist?
my wedding ring. In order for it to be,
It's a knife.
I know why. You scared? You want me to take it off?
Yeah, you just want to take
Here,
it off.
I don't mind. I'll put it in my pocket.
What's the matter with it?
He has it's a ring that's a knife.
All right. Pennsylvania's law says in order for it to be classified as a motor vehicle, it has to meet these 3 criteria.
Why don't we hop
It
on
gotta
the
have-
sidewalk so nobody gets hit by
It gotta have a third gear, it gotta have a reverse,
Yeah.
and it gotta be 52 cc's or more.
Also has to be registered.
No,
You need a
no.
register plate.
It's not registered, it's not classified as a motor vehicle.
No, all right.
So it doesn't have to be registered.
What is it
And
classified?
and I have a right to travel. So you can't regulate a right.
Okay.
No state can regulate a right.
Okay.
These people are riding out here, they are drivers. They got driver's license. I'm not a driver. I'm a traveler.
You're a traveler. What is this considered then? What would you consider that?
It's considered a bike. I
bike?
consider it a bike. Yeah.
Like a bicycle?
Not a bicycle, like a motorized bike.
Yeah, but those need to be registered.
No, it doesn't.
State of Pennsylvania.
No, it doesn't. Like I tell you again, the Pennsylvania law states in order for it to have to be registered and tagged and licensed and all that, it got to meet those 3 criteria. It doesn't meet that.
To drive on that roadway, you have to have a
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, you don't. Because you also have the right to travel by any means necessary, be by vehicle, cart, horse, on the road. Because this is public road. We have that right. If you took an oath to uphold the Constitution, when you got that job, you know that. The 4th Amendment states that.
We have to make sure this thing is legal.
It is legal. It's street legal. I got turn signal. It's not stolen. I got turn
signals.
signals.
Do that when there's no registration. That's what the
You
whole
don't
point-
have to
that's one of the
register.
perks of having
You
a
don't.
registered
You do
vehicle.
not have to register it. You do not. I didn't looked all this up before I even got the thing. You do not have to register.
We're just gonna hang here and wait for my opponent to finish whatever he's doing, and then finish our investigation. See what happens.
I done went through this with Ridley cops, and they found out the same thing.
So, like, what brand is that?
It's a iceberg Mad Dog.
Mad Dog? I never even heard of it.
It just came out.
Oh, it just came out. Do me a favor, just the hands in the
Well, because my
pocket.
hand's getting cold, I'm putting this. Ain't nothing in
Yeah,
there.
do it. So where are you headed to?
I'm heading to my cousin's house.
You getting on 95?
No, hell
Yeah, I was
no.
gonna say, get on 95 with that, hell no.
Oh, never that. Yeah, shit. Cars go too quick. They
Yeah.
go too fast.
Flat.
Down. Clear it out. Okay. 8131.
So this is our supervisor.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you talk to him.
You gotta hurry up because it's starting to rain too. This thing is dangerous when the road. It's not good to be on a bike when the road's wet.
Yeah.
26. Alright, down to Crone.
Is that muffler stop?
Yeah.
That stop? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hey, how you doing?
What CC is this?
I think it's 50 or 52. I ain't 100% sure.
No,
Can I get your name and your badge number, sir?
Sure, my name's Officer Irvin, badge number 219. I'm the shift supervisor.
Okay.
I'm just trying to determine the CC on this because that determines whether it's street legal or not.
Well, actually, it is street legal because I have the turn signals, the brake light, the headlights, and all that.
Right,
So
but
it is
over-
street legal.
Over a certain CC is
They
required.
have to be 52 cc's or more,
be
and
registered,
and
right?
and it has to have a third gear and a reverse in order for it to have to be registered, or in order for it to be classified as a motor vehicle. It's not that.
Okay, what CC is it?
I think it's a 50. I'm not 100% sure.
Engine displacement 150 cc.
Where?
That's this first line right here. Engine displacement 150 cc.
All right.
All right. So that's where we're at.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, excuse me, officer. Well, learn something new.
Yes, sir.
Now, you know you took an oath to uphold the Constitution, right?
What's that have to do with this right here?
Because I have the Fourth Amendment says I have the right to travel by any means necessary. You know that, right?
It has. You have
The
right
Fourth,
to travel
the
by
Fourth
any
Amendment
means necessary?
it states I have the, not just me, y'all too, everybody out here have the right to travel by any means necessary, be it by bus, cart, horse.
Yes, we understand. You read it to us like at least 3 times now. So now that we've established there's 150 cc's and it does have to be registered.
It does not. It does not have to be. The state law says it has to meet these 3 criterias, all 3 of them, not just 1, not 2, but it has to meet all 3 criterias in order for it to be registered and classified as a motor vehicle. It does not meet all 3 of those criterias, so it's not classified as a motor vehicle, which has to be registered. That's what the state of Pennsylvania says. DMV. That's what they state. And it has to meet all 3 of those criteria.
At the very beginning, if it's a certain amount of cc,
It has to be 52 cc's or more. It has to have a 3rd gear, and it has to have a reverse. In order.
2 cc's.
Say what?
You
I said.
2 something.
No, I said it might be 52, 50 or 52. Wasn't sure. Your officer over there, he just showed me how much it was.
So you didn't know?
No, I wasn't sure how many cc's it was. But I know it doesn't have a 3rd gear, and I know it doesn't have a reverse.
Okay.
And it has to have all 3 of those criteria in order for it to be.
Motorcycles have a reverse?
I don't know. I never owned a motorcycle. I don't know. I never owned a
Motorcycle
motorcycle.
has to be registered.
But it has a 3rd gear, doesn't it?
So it has to be
Actually, for real, it does not.
What?
It does not have to be registered because it's like me telling you got to register your phone. It's consumer goods.
Oh, okay. So we're going down that route.
It's consumer goods. You have to register your phone when you buy a
We're
phone.
being patient with
I understand, and I'm working with you too. I'm working with you
You're
too.
not, because you're not identifying yourself. That's what's going to get you jammed up in this whole thing.
But hold on,
Not
see, but
identifying
the state of Pennsylvania says I don't only have to identify myself is if you see me commit a crime, not a traffic violation,
That's not
a
true.
crime.
I'll even show
You have to identify yourself to the officer.
This is not a stop and frisk. Oh, sorry, this is not a stop and frisk state.
No, it's not.
Right. So only time I have to identify myself if you see me do a crime or you can articulate a crime.
We're
A crime,
investigating- yeah, we're
an
investigating.
investigation is not a crime.
All right. Well, here's our.
A traffic violation is not a crime. It's a statute.
You want me to
Okay,
tell you how
this
we
is.
see it, how the courts see it? All right.
I've been through the course before
You not
with it
identifying
before.
Yourself, it makes me think. It makes us think you have warrants.
No, I'm allowed to. If I complete the 5th right now and say nothing else to you,
Yeah, you could.
And I still wouldn't be. I still wouldn't. But
But
then y'all be kidnapping me because I ain't commit no crime.
You're not kidding.
Yes, it is. Yes, it's kidnapping because I didn't commit a crime.
Okay.
You know, you said you took an oath to uphold the Constitution, right?
And the laws of Pennsylvania, yes.
But the Constitution subsedes the laws of Pennsylvania.
Depends on what part of the Constitution we're looking at.
The whole Constitution subsedes the laws of Pennsylvania. Okay, the Constitution is on a higher level than Pennsylvania law, than state law. I've been to the courts. I've been through this before.
Yeah.
It's above that. So if the Constitution says we have the right to travel by any means necessary, and y'all took an oath to uphold that,
By any
I
means
was-
necessary. So can I ride a unicycle down the road?
if that's the only way that we have to travel, yes.
All right. They're gonna take it. They're gonna look at your bike and make sure it meets the criteria.
Department of Transportation deems this a motor scooter. Would you agree with me on that?
I'm not sure because I really don't know what it would be classified as.
So this is a PennDOT fact sheet. Department of Transportation state it's an official site. I'm not just pulling this off Google. A moped, it does not fit the definition of. A motorcycle, including a motor scooter, with a motor that does not exceed 5 brake horsepower. I'm not sure what brake horsepower is, and I know
Me neither.
motorcycles for barely. Inspection required. Registration
But
plate.
it's not classified as a motorcycle.
Why not?
That's not a motorcycle.
How do you figure?
Because that's not what they said on when I bought it. They said it was an adult moped.
It's actually a motor scooter.
No, that's
get
what
technical.
that's not
A
what they said.
moped may not exceed 50 cubic centimeters. You already do that. It's 150. So therefore, it cannot be a moped unless it is under 50 cc's. You are at 150 cc's. Therefore, it is not a moped at all.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, we look into a motorcycle. Motorcycle, including a motor scooter, which this is classified as, horsepower is not more than 5. A registration plate inspection is required. Registration plate, eye protection is required, and a Class M motorcycle license.
Okay,
is
but you
required.
know that's for drivers.
What are you?
Dude,
I'm a
shut up
traveler.
with that.
You're a
What's your name?
traveler?
Yes,
Define a traveler for
a
me.
traveler. I travel from personal travel from my house to my cousin's house, from my house to the store.
Right.
When I move my vehicle, it's not making me money.
Your vehicle.
My private conveyance. When I move my private conveyance, it's not making me money.
You-
A driver, when they move their car,
Profit isn't required.
yes, it is.
Not at all.
Look up the definition.
Of
Look up the
profit?
look up the definition of a driver.
Okay.
Look up the definition of a driver. I'm not a driver. I'm a
I'm
traveler.
not worried about
No,
that.
you're not.
Yes, I
I've
am.
been down this road before. Sir,
Yeah.
listen, you are
I'm not-
traveling. If you are traveling
I'm
on
a
the
traveler.
roadway
This
in
is public
Pennsylvania,
this
you
is
are not.
public domain. The road is public domain.
All right,
It's for
listen.
everybody to
We're not
use
doing-
it.
Listen to me, sir. We're not doing this for much longer.
I'm
What
not
saying
either.
to
I'm
you
not
is-
changing the way I feel.
what
I'm
saying
telling you
is,
that
I need
that's
your
my
name and
right.
date of birth.
I
We're
do
going to
not-
arrest you and we're going to find out who you are.
I do not have to
I have no
give
idea
that
who you
unless
are.
I committed a crime. What crime have I committed? Please
an
please tell me
unregistered vehicle.
that is not a
Yeah.
crime. That is not a crime. That is a violation. That is not a crime. A crime and violation is two different things. You know that.
What's the difference?
The difference is a crime, a person or property has been harmed or broken. Okay? A violation is a state, not state, but it's like a statute. It's a violation of a statute.
Right.
Okay? That is not a crime.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
State crime.
That is not a crime. That is a violation of a statute. That is not a crime. There's nothing being
There's a
nobody.
statute
Hold
for
on,
murder, and you
Let
murder
me
somebody. Did
finish.
you commit
Let me
a crime?
finish. Let me finish, please.
Okay.
Nobody's being hurt. What property has been harmed? What property has been harmed or damaged?
You don't have to hurt somebody in
What
order
property
to commit a
has
crime.
been harmed or damaged? That theirs will classify it as a
You're
crime.
misinformed.
No, that's the definition of a
All
crime.
right. Well, unfortunately for you,
It's the definition
driving
of a crime.
is a privilege and not
No,
a right.
I'm not a driver.
You are.
No, I'm not. You're not going to tell me
Yeah.
I'm a driver. I'm not a driver.
Okay.
I'm not a driver.
Agree to disagree. We're gonna
I'm
do
not
the
a
same.
driver.
Okay.
I'm not a driver. You can't tell me I'm a driver and I'm not.
Okay. You can't tell me you're not a driver.
Yes, I can because I have the
How do you
right.
figure?
The Fourth Amendment of the Constitution states that you have the right to travel. Everybody has the right to travel by any means necessary. That's what I'm doing. I'm traveling. I am not driving.
You're
You don't see.
misinformed.
Excuse me?
You're misinformed.
Look it up. Look it up. The Fourth Amendment. Look it up.
For
The
search and
Constitution.
seizure?
No, Constitution.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Fourth Amendment
Sir.
search and seizure.
Right. Look it up.
One more time. What's your name and date of birth?
I told you my name.
Ronald doesn't. I need your last name
What
and
crime
date
do
of
you
birth.
suspect me of, sir?
Sir, we're not. We've already.
Sir,
gone beyond
I do.
explaining
I
this
have
to you.
rights. I have rights just like everybody else.
Yeah.
All right. This is not a stop in ID state. Okay. This is not that type of state. This isn't Germany where you gotta stop and show somebody your papers just because they asked for it. You have to articulate what
I have
crime.
articulated
That
my
that is not a
reason for
crime.
stop.
That is
I've
not a
articulated
crime. That is a
why
violation. Did you
are in
look it up, sir?
violation, And I'm about to
Let me see.
articulate
Let me see.
why.
Let me see, please.
Now, you want to keep doing this?
I'm listening to him.
No, you're not. Okay.
Yes, I am. I got you on video. I'm listening. Trust me, I can do
doesn't
two.
work like
I do more than one thing.
It doesn't work.
I can multitask.
It's search and seizure.
Oh, the Fourth Amendment is for the right to travel.
No, it's unreasonable searches and seizures.
Finish the whole thing, please. You just got a little section of it. The whole thing. It's more than just that.
We can do that back at the station.
That sums it up. This is
No.
all legal, George.
It's the whole thing. It's the right to travel. All right.
Prohibits unreasonable search and seizures, sets requirements for issuing warrants, has nothing to do with
That
travel.
there is. You need. Oh, matter of fact, I'll pull it up for you.
Hey,
Man,
Tim,
I can't because I got
while
him
you're
on
at it,
video.
Why don't you pull up failure to identify the law enforcement?
That's if I committed a crime.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes,
sir.
it is.
It is not.
It is.
It's
That's
a-
if I committed a crime. I did not commit no crime.
I can conduct a pedestrian stop on you.
And they don't
for
have the
suspicion.
Okay,
of
a
anything.
suspicion is
And I
not
can
is not a
still ask you to
crime.
identify
But we
yourself.
don't have to ID. Hold on, here you ain't gotta get forced.
ID yourself. That's all.
Here you go. Can I put my phone in my
Take your phone.
Yeah, you can put it in his pocket.
Ready?
I've
It's
given
going
you
right here.
more than enough opportunity, sir.